Hello Aries, welcome to your horoscope for September 2021. So first of all, I'm going to start with the astrology. So we've already got Uranus, which went retrograde at the end of August, or kind of was like, I'm filming this on the 22nd of August, so it was like last Thursday. It went into retrograde, so we have a lot of planets still in retrograde now. But what's sort of happening now, we've got on the 11th of the month, you've got Venus going into your 8th house. So the 8th house is to do with money. It's like inheritance, taxation. So this could be, a little windfall. Money could be coming your way. Could be help from somewhere, like the government, or to make your tax done and get a little bit more than you expected. So yeah, it could be good for loans as well. Then on the 15th, we've got Mars going into your 7th house, which is the house of marriage house, so relationships. This can indicate like a strength, like you're getting along with your better partner, but it can also be frustration and arguments too, because I say Mars is it's got two ways of Mars. See how it plays out. On the 25th, Mercury goes into retrograde in your 7th house, and that's going to be there until the 19th. So the retrograde will be till the 19th of October. So just under a month. And with Mercury retrograde, as we always say, try to avoid, signing contracts. Try to anything to do with communication. Of course, it's going to be a marriage house. You might find any of that Mars being there too. Might cause up some big arguments, dramas. Just be very particular and think about what you're going to say before you actually say it, because it might come out the wrong way, or be taken the wrong way or out of context. So just be aware of that, because you are a sign that can be a bit argumentative as well, because you're a big believer in yourself, which is very good, but sometimes you've got to give a perspective on what the other person has to say too. So that's what I get for the planets for you. When I look at the cards, Aries, it's like this month you're waving goodbye at something. It's like something that I feel like it's maybe blown up in your face or hasn't been going too good. It's like you're finally sort of waving goodbye to it this month. With this card here that's sort of standing out to me, you will hear, and I feel like, where am I going with this? I feel like this is all connected to a money and work situation that's going on around you. It's like you're having to sort of be more intuitive about your money, where you're putting it this month. And with work, it's like you're sort of a bit sleeping, but you're sort of on tenterhooks at the same time. But whatever the thing is going on, I feel like there's something by the end of the month, there's hope. So I feel like there could be a change coming in. You've got support. You're going to hear something to do with work as well. I do feel like there's maybe some more options coming up to you, opening up for you by the 12th is anything else me, but also feel like maybe by the end of the month too. It's like you're forging through, but there's also could be a split that happens with the earnings or with the work, like a change that happens too with this. I also feel like coming in, you're going to be very busy in September. It's going to be a sort of a busy month as well, where you're trying to harvest and get things done too. But just be careful, because there's some people around you who might have a prickly nature. Again, just be careful with your words and communication for this month, Aries, particularly your star sign. Because I say you can be quite argumentative. You can be quite a forceful sign. As well. Let's look at relationships for you. Okay, so with relationships, it's really about using that intuition that you have, knowing and believing yourself that what you're doing and what you're saying is correct. But also give it a chance. For those who are single, it's a possibility of love to start. A new love could come in and blossom with you guys. For anyone in a relationship, it could be a time for a Tetris. Just be, as I say, I'm just feeling like really be careful about this communication thing that's going on, because I feel like it could be some arguments and things coming up for you with it as well. Let's look at your friends. How are we going for friends? Look, I get good feelings with friends, and possibly if you are looking for someone new, it possibly could be in meeting them through friends or social situations, or maybe like a Zoom chat for those of us who can't, get out and mingle with our friends at the moment, like those of us in Sydney. It's not great. I really feel like the sign that's sort of, I feel like a Taurus energy could be coming out. So it's either we're looking at someone who's either a Taurus or personality of a Taurus. I look for these traits. Someone who's very like, they like to be comfortable. They like to find foods, you know, good music. They can be very tunnel vision. They have this, they can be very stubborn people, Tauruses. They got this tunnel vision that comes out with them too. So just be aware of that. When we're looking at family for you guys, I feel like with family, all is not lost. There's going to be a sibling, a love-hate situation with a sibling, like a communication but love-hate thing that's happening around the siblings for you this month. When we're looking at family, it's like things are going in a new direction with family, with you, or even with the home. It's just you're rising above whatever's happened. You're rising above it, but it's like you're heading in a new direction with it. I will say that for you. Now let's look here at your, anything to do with health. You will hear something. As some of you, I feel like it's like you feel like you're running out of time. Is it with your health? Like maybe starting a new health or something, like time, something about time is of the essence, or you're running out of time. It's like you need to save time. It's like the world is your oyster when it comes to your health and what you want to do with it, and mental health. And you guys just need to gather. I feel like some of you maybe spending a lot of money on, like maybe on money to do with health. Well, spending a lot of money, but you're doing it for yourself as well. I don't really know how that makes sense. But that's what I see with that. Just see if I can get anything more for you. Okay, let's see. Aries, you feel like it's been a troubled time, a troublesome few months. You feel like that there's just nothing to look forward to. You are getting quite down and really quite hoping for something new to come out in September. There will be something new to come in. Just remember, before the new car has to come in, the wheel has to break before the new one to come in, which is a particular saying that we don't say often or don't really know what that means. But it's about Aries. You really need to learn to suppress anger and not let it come out, and don't scare people with your anger or with your words. You can be quite a strong sign. Just make it more timid and nice and go with the flow. Easy with the flow. This will help you with the month of September in what you have to do. Work is looking better at the end. Everything is all as it be, but look brighter because October will come and it will be a fast pace and a movement month for you. Okay, so that's it from me for this month. I'm still in lockdown, so still not going anywhere from my area. I will be keeping doing the lives, so I am starting to do the lives quite regularly, like sort of weekly, different times. And I will keep doing them in September as well. So if you have any questions that you want me to answer for these lives, please put them in the comments and I will address them in the lives. I really feel like at the moment around the world, everybody just needs a bit of hope. I'm really feeling like everyone's feeling a bit down. I've been feeling it today myself when I'm filming this. So I just hope everyone's okay. I know it's a very tough time, but just rest assured, you know, this isn't going to be forever. Something always changes, and you know, as I always say, depending where you are and what's happening in your country, around the world, you know, when you segregate people or when you try to hold something on someone in history, when you really look back, it never works out good for the person who's trying to push this agenda. So I hope you all know what I'm getting at and what it means, and just remember that you know, it's not good to make people segregated or to punish for, you know, standing up for what they believe in. And I hope you guys have a really good month, and I'll see you for next month. Don't forget to subscribe, and just, you know, follow me on my socials. You'll have all my information there on when I'm doing lives as well. And I just hope you have a good month. So bye from me. I'm in lockdown till the end of September apparently, but probably going to be more. But anyways, see you later.